Hi, I'm here with Dr. Danielle Knafo. My name is Alina Pavlakos. I'm one of the candidates at NYU postdoctoral training program in psychotherapy and psychoanalysis. So nice to meet you, Dr. Knafo.
Nice to meet you too.
So we are here to talk, to introduce you to our candidates and also to talk about a new course that you're offering this coming fall. So first, I wanted to introduce you to the candidates who might have not met you yet. So Dr. Danielle Knafo is a clinical psychologist and psychoanalyst, currently in private practice, professor and supervisor at NYU postdoc and at Adelphi University postdoctoral program. You have been a professor at Long Island University, CW Post, for over 2 decades. Dr. Knafo is also an author of numerous articles and multiple books on a number of topics such as creativity, sex, gender, trauma, psychosis, and more recently on the effects of technology on the human psyche and its impact on relationships. Such as you have a very current article on artificial intelligence on the couch. What an interesting title. So tell us about this new course that you will be teaching at postdoc.
So I'm very excited about this course. As you mentioned, it's my recent preoccupation. And I think it should be all of our preoccupations because we're going through a sea change right now in the world and, of course, in our profession because of advanced technology and how it's changing everything, moving us away from the human, really, human to human relationships. And the human is the subject of our profession. And so what do we do with that? And of course, this technology, unlike any previous technology, has the power to reinvent itself and to change and to control itself and make it learn from itself and no other technology could do that. So there are many benefits and many risks around this advanced technology, and it behooves us in our field to learn as much as we can about it and how it affects us and our work.
Yeah, yeah. It's such a timely topic. It's so important. What made you want to teach the class at this time?
Well, like I said, this is the time. We may even be a little late with starting because this technology is moving rapidly and really taking over so much of our lives and how we think and what preoccupies us. And when I say us, I mean our patients as well as us. And maybe even more if we're working with younger patients who really grew up with this technology. And another reason why we need to catch up and understand what their worlds are and how that affects their development, their developmental processes, the development of the self, our ideas about truth and reality and consciousness. All of these things are changing as a result of this technology. And so this course will cover a lot of that. And there'll be some really good, hopefully, discussions and debates around this, as there are even in among the people who create the technology. There are
Yes.
people who are for it, and there are people who think it's the greatest danger that
Right,
we've ever faced.
right, right. What would you want your candidates to take from the class?
Well, I'm ambitious.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to understand why we as humans create this
Mhm.
technology? What is that drive to create technology in general, and in particular AI, or advanced technology, artificial intelligence, a technology that can take over us and replace us? What is that? What are the benefits? What are the risks? Um, I want my students to understand how the effects on development, the effects on relationships, how we enter relationships, sexuality, how sexuality has changed as a result, intimacy. So all of the relational dynamics, and of course that includes relational dynamics within the clinic, um, how it's created new pathologies.
Mhm.
Have to understand what the new psychopathologies are that have been created around this technology.
Very good point. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So these are just a few, and of course, so many people in our field have moved to virtual treatment. And so a big part of the course will be looking at the influence of that, and the comparison between virtual analysis, virtual therapy, and in person,
Person.
two bodies in a room
Yes.
treatment.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at that.
I think you also kind of answering another question I had for you in terms of, are you planning to have a mix of theory and clinical discussion? Yes.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. I'm very clinical. I think
Mhm.
to apply it, there's going to be a lot of theory to understand,
Mhm.
because we really have to wrap our heads around this, not just psychoanalytic theory that we already know, but we need to create new theory with these changes. Sometimes it doesn't fit, our old theories don't fit what is happening in today's world. But also I want this to be very clinically focused. I imagine that everyone in the room who is an active clinician is encountering some aspect of what we're going to be learning. And I'm hoping that the candidates will feel comfortable bringing in the case material and presenting it to the class, and so that we can have some lively clinical discussions as well.
That sounds really excited. I am very excited about the course and I'm looking forward to take it.
Oh, good.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Knafo. This is very exciting for all of us and looking forward to it.
Thank you. Me too.